Hi, everybody, and welcome to this GraceNote. Today, I would love to speak to those of you that are getting a little bit lost or overwhelmed about getting your business going. So, I just got off a call with a client of mine in Toronto, and we were exploring her desire to be a coach, her desire to get coaching. And while she's still in a corporate job, it became really apparent to me that the reason she wasn't actually coaching yet, despite taking lots of courses, despite equipping herself with certifications, despite knowing all the systems that you're supposed to have, the reason she really wasn't coaching was because she thought she had to have those business pieces in place first. So her attention and her direction was constantly focused on getting her business up and running. Things like putting together the right systems, things like putting together the offer, things like putting together all the bits and pieces that she had learned needed to happen in order to acquire clients. And she felt that's what was keeping her in her corporate job. So can you relate to that? Because I know that I felt such a deep compassion in realizing that this woman was being sidetracked away from her objective and desire to coach and into the overwhelm of building a business. So I want to share with you what I shared with her. If you're someone in that position right now, you're not seeing results, but you've got everything. You've been throwing stuff out there and nothing's coming back. I would really ask you to hone in on your desire to be coaching, if that's what you want to be doing, and to be so less interested in the mechanics of reaching people. And let me share what I mean by that. Like when I was starting out, and some of you will have heard this before, I didn't have a business. I didn't have a coaching business. I didn't have all the things in order. In fact, I think it was around my 10th client when I started to even consider whether or not I should have a website, whether or not I should have an offering. And what happened for me was, and I've seen this for many people, is they followed the desire to be of service. And in following the desire to be of service, ideas occurred. And for me, an idea occurred very simply and very easily. And my idea was to start just blogging about my leaving my day job. And that's what I did to begin with. Initially, I just shared my journey. And I did share it online, in the form of a blog. I had no idea that that blog would later be recognized by Forbes, and that blog would essentially lead me into a successful coaching business. And I'm glad I didn't know that, because that probably would have scared the life out of me at the time. And it probably would have, if I had been going in the direction of strategy and system and looking for credentials and if I had been going that way, it would have taken me away from my desire and objective to simply be coaching people. I didn't even know I wanted to be a coach. I just knew I wanted to help people, actually. So again, it was much later that this putting together a business took place. So I really hope this is helpful to you today. If you've been getting distracted and thinking that in order for you to be a coach or to be coaching or to be in service to others, you have to have all of the business piece sorted out. You don't. I say to a lot of my clients, if you want to coach, just go coach. And in the case of my lovely corporate client, if you really want to coach, go and acquire 2 people for a week that you can coach. Go and actually be coaching rather than trying to get more credentials, trying to equip yourself with more information. The best way to be a coach and to be a good coach is to be coaching. Now, if what comes up for you in that is, well, why would they coach with me, or why would they pay me? You're missing the point. Like, if you want to be a coach, it shouldn't matter right now whether you're being paid or not. And if it really does, I would ask you to look in a different direction. I truly believe that one of the reasons I had such a fast takeoff in my business, such a rapid, what felt like such a rapid success, is because in the years prior to being a coach, I was giving and giving and giving of myself and of my advice and my consultation and hosting events for other people. I was giving a lot. It didn't enter my head, you know, I'll only do this if I'm going to make money. You know, if you want to make money, go get a job. If you want to make money, stay in your corporate job. But if you want to be a coach, go get coaching and watch how the miracle of opportunity begins to open up further and further for you as you get into the energy of service. Service over self, service over income, service over having a perfect business model or business plan or whatever. So I hope this has been helpful. You know, if you are distracted and you find that it looks to you like, you know, in order to get coaching, in order to be a coach, or in order to be of service in a new way, you have to churn out a whole business first. Like, go the other way. You kind of put, I don't know if this is the right expression, you put the cart before the horse, okay? Get on the horse and coach. Find people to be in conversation with, share, and then let that logistical, you know, in my opinion, boring part of it, you know, that boring business part of it, let that take place as it takes place, as it needs to. But your sole focus right now, in my opinion, again, should be to simply be getting into service in this way that you love. So I hope that's been helpful today. And if you would like some help yourself around that, if you would like to speak to me directly, feel free to fill in the form, gracefulcoaching.net/speakwithgrace. And I'd be very happy to understand your situation more specifically and more deeply. And because I'm all about helping you transition from 9 to 5 into a passion-based business that you love, I'm particularly interested to speak to you if you're at that point and you're really ready to get out of the corporate world or the 9 to 5 world that you're in and into alignment with a service that would really light you up. So look forward to hearing from you if that's for you. And in the meantime, have a wonderful week ahead. Ciao.